Hi everyone, my name is Alex Sickers, and today we're going to check out a game, educational game, edutainment, a game that I wish I had when I was a teacher. And we're going to start off by talking to the CEO of SAM Corporation. This is Jae-beom. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
I'm really excited for this because when I was a teacher, I needed content. Making up lesson plans, deciding what to do, making it fun, making it interesting was really difficult for me. So something like this is something I wish I had. So we have Story Creator. What is Story Creator?
스토리 크리에이터는 그 컨텐츠를 만들 때 누구나 스토리로부터 시작을 하기 때문에 스토리를 창작하는 능력이 있어야지 다른 컨텐츠를 만들 수 있기 때문에 누구나 상상하고 창작하는 가장 기본적인 요소여서 스토리를 창작하는 능력을 키워주기 위해서 이걸 만들게 되었습니다.
So it's basically a game, an educational game that allows anyone to come up with stories, and that being one of the important learning stages of young children's development, how to make a story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. And that's why this product was created, to help those students and teachers with that learning process. So show us the game. What is the game? What is the content we have here?
네, 스토리를 만들기 위해서는 가장 기본적으로 이렇게 배경,
the setting is the most important part to start with, right?
예, 배경이 필요하게 됩니다.
All right, can we look at some of these backgrounds?
예.
So, what do we have? The countryside here, railroad tracks out in the nature. Oh, my favorite, outer space. And ooh, like an enchanted forest it looks like.
Yeah.
So we have a background, and there's lots of different ones to choose from.
예. 그리고 이제 캐릭터 카드들이 있는데요. 캐릭터는 이렇게 투명 카드로 되어 있습니다.
Oh, so it's a clear character card, so you can put it right there. And let's say right here we have, at home we have a young girl, a robot, and a swimmer. Well, you can choose any of these characters and then switch them out, put it on there. We have a king and this one.
예. 이렇게 아이템.
This is the item. Oh, okay.
아이템 카드.
For example, a magic mirror.
예.
So we have item cards, we have character cards, and we have a setting. Is there anything else?
And 스토리의 가장 기본이 되는 어떤 장르의 스토리를 만들 건지 플로 카드가 있습니다.
So
플롯.
the flow card, what kind of story is it going to be? For example, an adventure. Let's choose a random one. Detective story. Sci-fi, science fiction.
Yes.
So now we have a lot of what we need. We have the setting, the characters, items. We have the plot. Is there anything else?
액션 카드.
With the action, of course, what happens? What do they do?
Yes.
They're either dancing or playing. I guess it's up to you to decide here. We have flying?
Flying. 슈퍼맨.
Fighting bad guys.
Yeah. Emotional 카드.
And of course, the emotion that goes along with the story. What's going on? Is it... Looks like he's having a hard time, struggling a little bit. Is he sick? Confused?
Yes.
Oh, looks like maybe a little nervous and happy.
Yeah.
So now that you have that, these are the basic elements of a story that make it easier for young children to understand how to put a story together, right?
Yes.
And so this, right now, what we're looking at is basically a way for teachers to give students a tactile way, a way they can touch, they can feel, and a visual way to enjoy learning through storytelling and creating these stories, right?
Yes.
So, shall we try one? Shall we try a story?
Yes.
All right, let's try one story. So how it works, we need a happy story that involves love, somebody falling, and a clock, an astronaut, a ballerina in the countryside. So this is really good for creativity.
Yeah.
All right, I will try to make my beautiful love story. A ballerina who moved to the countryside to practice ballet in a barn was practicing one day when all of a sudden she heard a crash. And that crash was an astronaut whose spaceship fell from the sky. When the astronaut landed, he saw the beautiful woman and was so nervous he didn't know what to say. the only thing he could think of was, "Excuse me, what time is it?" And she said, "It's 11:55." But that's all that he needed. He just wanted to talk to her. And after that, they fell in love.
Yeah. wow.
The
wow. Oh,
So-
a beautiful story.
A beautiful story, but it's fun because now kids have to be creative and they have to make a story like this.
yeah. Change the background
Yeah.
and change the timeline.
Change the time.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
These are very different emotions, actions,
Okay.
but that's really neat. So this is the main product here today, Story Creator. But I noticed one more thing. There's an app
Yeah. Yeah. We online web.
and there's an online web app that we can use too. So I actually went online and signed in, made a new account, but there's nothing here. But it seems similar in that you can create a story. How do you create a story? So here we have the main characters, place, other characters, reason or conflict, action, the time, an item. We had, I believe we had a clock. And then we have the result, which was a happy ending, right?
Yeah.
So we have happy ending. With that,
Go to the scene.
go to the scene.
Scene editing scene.
Oh, now we edit the scene. Oh, you can move the characters around. Let's make the astronaut, make him bigger. He's falling. There's a clock somewhere. Click done. Go to the timeline. Oh wow, you can actually even drag it into the timeline. Ah. You even dragging it into the timeline right here. And then eventually you can even export the entire thing and create it and share it online, right?
Yeah.
So this is a great way for teachers to use it with their students, especially when you do online teaching, right?
Yeah.
Because the student can make something or the teacher can make something and then share it with their students, right? And I can now download an MP4 of what we just created, which is the same as we did over here. So through this platform, you can create stories, you can assign homework, you can make stories together, you can collaborate and work with people all around the world, right?
Yeah.
So you have the game that you can use in classrooms, you also have the application that you can use as well as a way to teach students how to create a story, how to be creative in the modern world, especially with YouTube creators and people who are making content. Being able to create a story with a beginning, a middle, and an end is very important in the modern age, right?
Yeah. 여기서 크리에이터들이 자기의 컨텐츠를 거래할 수 있게끔 해놨어요.
One more time?
컨텐츠를 거래할 수 있게 트레이딩.
You can exchange content with people as well in this
Yeah.
program. So I can have a photo of Korea, of a palace in Korea, and then share that online, and then people can purchase that and put that in their presentations.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really neat. So you can use a photo as like a background or in whatever way it's possible. And so now it's become a platform for commerce as well. Before we go, thank you for coming, but I want to know two more things. Number one, what's going on right now with your company? And number two, what's coming next?
우리 스토리 크리에이터는 지금 인천교육청에서 교육 프로그램으로 활용을 하고 있고요. 그리고 그 미국과 핀란드에서 교육 현장에서 활용을 하고 있습니다. 그래서 이런 부분들을 저희가 창작 툴로 활용을 하게 되고 추후에는 3D 메타버스 환경에서도 누구든지 환경을 창조할 수 있게끔 개발을 해나가고 있습니다.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So it's in America, it's in Finland, they're testing it out in Korea right now, and future plans to maybe bring it into the metaverse, make a 3D version of what we got to see today. That is pretty cool. Well, this is such a cool product. I can't wait to use it when I teach again. You can use it in the classroom, you can use it online, you can use it with your kids at home, and you can interact with people all around the world. Good luck with everything, and thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you, Alex.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's been great. There you go. There you have it.